Hey, MGTOWs. Well, that pretty much wraps up our Memorial Day weekend. I sure hope you had a good time. Um, I wasted a lot of time and I did some cool things. One neat thing was the Bitcoin price was just going crazy. Let me see if I can show you. Um, Over the weekend, it went from let's see, from around 473 up to like 525. Man, thousands of dollars up. Nice. I mean, well, at least in my holdings. But yeah, the it looks like it's done a short-term peak, and it tested the $500 range. It just bounced right off, and apparently the ceiling of $500 is now the floor. So yeah, good times. Other than that, I did a little bit of work on the yard. This is my permaculture map. Um, Basically, I ripped up some plastic weed barrier that I had around this little fruit tree, and I replaced it with. I put down cardboard. I put down like chicken manure, some dead grass, and cardboard, then wood chips over the top, and then put the ring of bricks around the outside as sort of a barrier for the lawnmower and stuff. So yeah, good times. Then this I think it's this naturally shaded or seeded cherry tree here. I did some sheet mulching there as well. Cut the cut a bunch of bamboo out from behind here and mulched it up and used it as a mulch here for nitrogen. I planted a mulberry tree here last week, I think, and then a hazelnut tree right here about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Same with the mulberry tree. Mulberry tree's doing really good. The hazelnut tree, not so much. It's got some leaves and it's just not really, doesn't appear to be thriving, but it's surviving. The mulberry tree appears to be thriving. So, yeah, good times. Um, Other than that, I wanted to just quickly discuss what the Maslow's hierarchy of needs. This is one of the things about MGTOW, basically. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Oh, here. That's it right there. Um, the thing. This is just a little misconception that a lot of women seems to have about men, and it seems basically with the Maslow's hierarchy of needs. You have the basic needs, the bottom of the pyramid. You've got to have this in order to go to the next one up. For example, if you can't breathe, you're not worried about employment. And so basically, you've got the physiological needs on the very bottom, and that is breathing, food, water, shelter, clothing, and sleep. Right? If you don't have that, you can't even begin to worry about the one above that. So the one above that is safety and security, and then which is like health, employment, property, family, and social stability. And then above that, you have love and belonging, friendship, family, intimacy, and a sense of connection. Now, women seem to be under the delusion that they have a dam or a roadblock right here, and you must pay their toll in order to get step 3 on Maslow's hierarchy of needs. And if you can't get this, the step 3, you can't go on to the other things like having good self-esteem, confidence, achievement, respect of others, the need to be a unique individual, and then beyond that, self-actualization, morality, creativity, spontaneity, acceptance, experience, and purpose. meaning, and inner potential. But basically, they seem to be under the impression that they hold the entire level 3 and that a man must pay what they demand in to get the sexual intimacy and all that and the sense of connection in order to go on to the higher levels of development. But they seem to be, men are starting to realize that the toll that they charge it it is so high that it actually violates a lower level, right? Which is family and social stability, property, employment, and health, right? Because a woman who treats you like crap and uh, basically once she's got you with a couple of kids and everything, and you're stuck, basically they can harp on you and nag you and give you threats and actually possibly even threaten your uh, shelter, your clothing, sleep, basically physiological needs, because she can call the cops and have you sent to jail, right? So basically, this is a higher level need, right? Love and belonging, and but if going through them to reach this love and beyond belonging, if it violates your health, your employment, and property, family, and social stability, then you just cannot do that, because these lower, the tier 2 things are more important, more immediately needed than number 3. But a lot of MGTOWs have discovered that there are other ways of love and belonging than just marrying some bimbo. You can get friendship, family, and intimacy, and a sense of connection from your friends and some of your friends who are your coworkers. Because like we spend a third of our lives at work, so almost. So basically, like I've got a couple of excellent friends at work, several, and they're among my fellow mechanics, and some of them, a couple of them are into bitcoins now. um, and one guy, he's like uh, really up on Caterpillar engines, and he loves Caterpillar engines, and he dislikes Cummins engines, and I'm a Cummins guy, and I'm like saying, oh man, you work in the cat box, and and then he says, oh, Cummins is for weenies, and it's this whole big thing. It's a lot of fun. But anyway, you can get friendship, family, intimacy, sense of connection from friends and family without going through some bimbo and signing your life away on a marriage contract. And then you have more time for the to explore other aspects of yourself, like self-esteem, confidence, achievement, respect of others, the need to be a unique individual, uh, a purpose, and inner potential. Um, basically, my I mean, I've got this, I've got friends at work, and I've got geek friends, and I've got my dad. I've got my sisters to some extent. So basically, I'm doing all right on this. Considering the way the family court system is, I'm not going to get any of that, because the the whole love and belonging with a long-term relationship and all that with a woman can actually threaten your health, your employment, your property, your family, and social stability, because she can shatter any kind of family, and she can threaten your wealth and your basic survival. So basically, women, they fulfill tier 3, but they violate tier 2 and sometimes tier 1 of the pyramid. So that's why millions of men every year are looking at the odds and looking at what's going on, and they quietly decide not to marry. And these women are like standing there singing, "What the fuck? What's the matter with you? You people are losers and basement dwellers," whatever. But anyway, uh, so I have gone on years ago from this, and now I've stepped up. I have the base of the pyramid, right? And now I've stepped up into confidence. You know, I'm much more confident than I used to be, as before I had much of my base filled in. That I've achieved many things, like especially as a mechanic. Um, I've received the respect of other of my geek friends. I'm a guy, one of those guys who can make up a story, and yeah, they've basically I've had some good times there. Um, let's see, the need to be a unique individual, that's never been a problem for me. Self actualization, morality, creativity, spontaneity, acceptance, experience, purpose, meaning, and inner potential. Basically, that's like a mission. My mission is to gain enough wealth so that I no longer have to work a 9 to 5 job, and then work toward freeing our people from the need of grocery stores and and like like a 9 to 5 job. And basically, I want people to be more free and more at peace and lower stress than is currently possible in this corporate economy that we have here. So that's one of the reasons why I've been so into permaculture, and that's basically I'm I bought this place years back in 2012 just so that, because I saw the potential of it, I could set this place up so that it just produces an insane amount of food every year, and I could like squirrel it away and dry it and can it, and then I would be more wealthy and more healthy throughout the entire year. Uh, that's why I hired that guy Jesse Grimes to create this awesome permaculture design for my house. And I highly recommend. I mean, even if you're not into permaculture, I highly recommend that you consider checking out his videos. He's got just a few, like at least the most recent two, which involve my property. So I'll go ahead and link to those. So yeah, as you can see, let's see here. Yeah, he's going over how he constructed the permaculture design for my place. Good times. So other than that, I'm yawning my ass off. It's about time for me to crash. So I'm going to go ahead and upload this and then begin my next week. So I hope you guys had a good 3-day weekend, and I'll see you later.